Hey, hello peeps, I am 1111 Code. Right, I'm sharing with you now the Chakra energy field. This is one of the patterns, maybe how the energy runs, how it shifts around our body through the various chakras, the energy points. This is how I see it runs, like from the centre, from heart chakra, and it is split off into the left and right hemispheres of our brain and the solar plexus. Then really it just goes around the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 for me sequence back into the heart. So we're not reaching the 9 and the 3, the root and the crown, because I'll do the chakras 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as you'll see, that's a 6. And I've got 6, 6, 6 across there with the 3, 6, 9. And that's how I do my equations on the chakra energy field. I feel you run on the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 before you can reach the 3, 6, 9, which opens up, the outer edge circle. I know this is a very deep study and there's a lot of patterns because I've been following the patterns all year. And this ain't the finished pattern because there's a few, you have to build it up, like you may have heard the red shift, blue shift. This is what I'm showing there when you get your purple dawn, because to get out the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, which is just containing the 2 lower chakras and the 2 higher chakras, you want to branch out. That's what you need to do, is to get to the 9 first, the purple chakra, which sends the energy down, all the way down to the root really. Then the root needs to split itself into the solar plex and back into the heart, because that's the first place the energy goes. So you want that to be the last place where the 3, 6, 9 energy reaches. So then it'll be back in the centre in the heart, and you'll be on the 3, 6, 9 energy field. And this is just like a representation of how the energies will flow. Because I feel, say the crown is open, it's going to go to as many points as it can reach. Obviously it's going down the centre. And you just repeat this process with all of them. This is how I'll come to this picture. And really, the journey of the chakras is a lot of mentalism. With all of them, it's mentalism, it's your third eye. Get to see things more different. How you speech is through your throat chakra, inner voice, the chatter in your head. Whether you're with your heart, compassion, showing compassion and love, and really creating from that space. And your solar plex, you breathing in, or you taking in emotion, because energy emotion is your emotion, and that would be in there. So if you're not carrying around emotion and ego and vanity, then you can release that energy. Otherwise, that's the first place it's going to, the energy. And in our left and right brain, meaning our ego. And then we're carrying that energy with us throughout the other chakras back to the heart. See, this is why we have things like maybe hate in our heart, or not nice things in our heart, because we've put them in there. Because the energy came from the heart, all clean. And then it's gone around our chakra system where we've been picking up, negativity, emotions, judgment, and overindulgence in things. So the energy then can't go through that centre, as clear as it would like to go through. So, like blockages. And then if the energy ain't in that flow, you won't be at ease. The energy will be all over the place, if you will. So if the energy ain't at ease, it's at dis-ease. So that's how you get your diseases. Because you're not in a flow state, the electromagnetic energy or the pulse isn't, glitchy. I want it nice and clear and present. Not that I've done this at all. I just feel the more it goes around, the more lines, ley lines, nodes you open. You might have a little pulse and then it starts perpetuating. And that's practicing a lot of these. Like the root chakra, that's to do with gender. That you can see that as maybe your sexual activity. And if you're not using it for that, you might use the energy, raise that up into the sacral, where instead maybe you'll use that energy on breaking food down, you might be using that energy for intuition, getting them gut feelings about stuff. And you're going with them. You're breathing that in your solar plex. And you're not taking the emotion, you're taking the the gut feeling with you into your heart. That goes back into your heart. And it's the same as in your mind. What you're thinking about, if you're judging or thinking about right and wrong, all these type of things, good and bad, negative, positive. You need to refrain from that, or we take that with us into our third eye space, and then we'll be seeing that, thinking to ourselves, I can see that negative things happening, and then it might go into your throat chakra and you'll be talking about these things. And then that's what's going in your heart. So maybe then, if we can contemplate, meditate, look at self, and then we better see ourselves in our third eye in a new light, in an observational sort of sense. And then we'd be speaking in a different text, and your inner voice will be giving you the correct message because you've turned off the chatter from the crown. So that'll go back into the heart. See, I feel that the energy comes from the heart, goes all the way around our body, and then back in there. So we need that, like clean and alternating instead of direct. So if it's alternating, then that's how you keep it clean. And then hopefully then in time we keep doing this and it keep evolving. The chakras, more light, lightening up. And that's what I see as enlightenment, really. The more your chakras, ramp up, if you will, more power in them, the more enlightenment you'll have, hence more awareness. You'll be conscious of the awareness with time. And then maybe then that's when get that wisdom and that knowing and that connection with heart and mind. It's when that's connected, think about it. If anyone's ever done a masterpiece, they've done that, they've wrote that incredible song or a book, or we know there's a lot of things that people have done and then turned around and said, I don't know, it's like the pen acted by itself, or, I just played the perfect piano, beat, song, Beethoven, I don't know. But, an artist just done that picture, it's like they weren't there. In them sort of moments, that's when they're connected, heart, mind, probably all powered up. Even if it's just for that moment, it don't have to be a continuous thing. But obviously we like that. So really, yeah, I'm not just sharing with you that the energy definitely moves around in our body. And we need to become aware of that. We might even know where it is. Check in on ourselves. We might be awareness of where the energy is in that moment. Or, we're trying to be conscious of having clean energy. That green, clean energy. And at least then we'll be happy because our vibration will be high. As it's like this pole has just been lifted up. And you're above. It's hovering above. As above, so below. With that said, I think I'm done. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any messages, I'm not saying I know anything. Really, I know nothing. I'm just on a journey. I'm sharing what I'm finding, which I feel is worth sharing. So, as always, I love you all.